Hi, it's Gabrielle
and Elise.
and today we're gonna map Japan!
That's right, girls. Today we're mapping Japan. Last time we did the United Kingdom, which is also a country that is an island nation north of Europe. And today we're doing another great island nation, Japan. What do you guys know about Japan?
It has 4 main islands.
It has a different language.
Well, it sure does have a different language. They speak Japanese, and they have a different set of characters to write their language, called kanji. So Japan is broken down into 8 regions, and we're going to start with the northernmost of the 8 regions. It's called Hokkaido. So let's take a look. In Hokkaido, they have tancho cranes, black tails and a little red spot on the top.
These look a lot like penguins to me.
Their colors are definitely penguin colors. And penguins also have a little splash of color sometimes. They're also famous in Hokkaido for their lavender fields. What does that look like to you guys?
A rainbow field.
It does look like a rainbow field. It looks like somebody painted the ground. You know what they do with some of that lavender?
What?
They turn it into lavender ice cream. Do you know what else they eat there?
No.
Sea urchins. There's a sea urchin food right there.
Spiky.
Well, there's urchin inside the spikes. Would you rather have lavender ice cream or sea urchin?
Lavender ice cream.
Okay, so let's move on from this, the first of the main islands of Japan. We're going to head south. But to get south, they built a tunnel underneath the ocean, underneath the seabed.
How?
Really?
How do people build that?
Well, it takes a lot of engineering. You should go to engineering school. Elise, do you know what the Tohoku region is?
No.
What kind of fruit do you love, Elise?
Apple.
It's the apple capital of Japan. They produce more apples there than anywhere else. You know what else they have there?
What do they have?
Lots of snow. There's 3 main mountain regions or mountain ranges in Japan. The mountain range they have there gets a particular kind of snowfall and wind and ice that it creates what they call the snow monsters. These are trees right there, but they're all covered in snow, and so they say they look like snow monsters. I think they do.
Yeah.
Hello, snow monsters. So they have a festival in this part of Japan. In the wintertime, they build little igloos.
Aw, they're cute.
And you can go inside and have little treats, little cakes, and some hot drinks. Does that sound nice?
Yeah.
Well, with all that snow and ice, it's a good thing. They have 110 active volcanoes in Japan. All that volcanic activity underground actually makes hot springs. That's where the water is naturally warm. So you can go to a hot spring in the middle of winter and just get into the water, and the water's warm.
As long as it's as warm as a jacuzzi.
Let's head south.
Okay.
To the next region.
It's Kanto.
This region has the biggest city in all of Japan. It's Tokyo. Tokyo is the largest metropolitan area in the world. It has 35 million people living there. There is an intersection where 1,000 people can cross at the same time at the busy hours, at rush hours.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Now in Tokyo, young people in certain parts of the city, they dress up in wild fashions. I'm going to show you some of the fashions. Look at these shoes.
Oh, that's crazy.
It doesn't look like you could run too quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about it, really. They have blue hair. They have purple and pink hair.
Do you think they look friendly? Would you like to talk to these girls?
Maybe.
They also have a restaurant that's all about cuteness. It's called the Monster Cafe.
That's really funny.
This is what it looks like. Would you want to eat in that sort of room?
Well, I like the macaroon decorations, but yeah, I like it. But it's also really funny.
Okay, let's move on. We're going to go to the Chubu region. You know how we saw those hot springs earlier?
Yeah.
Well, there's a monkey park where the monkeys use hot springs too. Look at these monkeys. They look like they're really enjoying it.
They're so cute.
Now, this region has Mount Fuji. You can climb to the top of Mount Fuji. Would you guys like to do that?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, you got to do it in the summertime, I think. This is an ancient volcano. It's about a 4 to 6 hour walk up, and they say it takes about half the time to climb down. We're moving on. The next region is Kansai, and this is where the old capital of Japan is. There is so much history here. Temples and castles. Right, and the castles are different than the castles that you know about, or the ones that you imagine from Europe. This is what a castle in Japan looks like. This is the Osaka castle. What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
Castles generally in Japan have the similar kind of look.
I really like the style. It doesn't really look like a castle to me. It just looks like a big house.
It does kind of look like a beautiful, amazing house.
Best house ever to play hide and go seek it.
Oh my gosh, you could just lose somebody all day long. This region is also the homeland of ninja. This is where ninja come from. Do you think it would be good if you guys went to this part of Japan and got some ninja training?
Well,
Secretive and
I already
invisible.
have ninja's moves.
You already have ninja moves?
Yeah, I can sneak up on my mom.
Moving on. Our next region is Chugoku, but I want to focus on two things that they have there. Two different kinds of food. One dish is pufferfish, a blowfish. They call it fugu. And do you know that it is poisonous?
Then how do they eat it?
Well, the chefs go through a lot of training, and they have to cut out certain parts of the fish. They leave only the part that you can eat, but if you eat the wrong part of the fish, you could get really sick or even die. Another famous dish they have here, roof tile soba. Soba is a kind of noodle. They serve it on top of a roofing tile. So, would you like to try fugu, the potentially deadly pufferfish, or something served to you on a roofing tile?
On a roofing tile.
Okay. We're moving on to the Shikoku region. And this region has a dog, which they consider a national treasure in Japan, named after it. What do you think of these dogs? They look like huskies.
Yeah, at least that's the way it looks.
We're going to move on to our last part, the last region of Japan, Kyushu. Here you can find beautiful wisteria tunnels. Take a look at this, guys. Those are actual flowers there making that tunnel. What do you think of that?
That's beautiful. That's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
It's like somebody painted the sky. What if you were in one of those lavender fields where it looks like they painted the ground, and then they put these wisteria flowers on top?
That would be the most rainbow place I've ever been in my life.
Part of this region is also Okinawa. Okinawa is actually far south of Japan, but we're showing it to the north so that we could fit it in. It's the home of karate.
Oh.
Also, Okinawa has the highest concentration of people living to be 100 years old or older. So they must be doing something right over there.
I wonder what they do to make them live that long. Maybe they're eating the lavender ice cream.
They do say maybe it's part of their diet.
And there it is, beautiful Japan.
Well, did you enjoy our tour of Japan?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you want to go there someday?
Yes. Of course. Okay, everybody. You better subscribe before I use my ninja skills on you. Let's not threaten our audience, Elise. Okay. But it would be really nice if you subscribed and hit that notifications button. Thanks for watching. We've got more videos coming soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
The most important piece in our puzzle is you. Be sure to like. Tell us what you think. And share us with your friends. And
And of course, subscribe.